After taking office, one of President Trump's first executive orders was redesignating the Houthis a foreign terrorist organization after the Biden administration removed them. The State Department made it official earlier this month, marking Houthi leaders ripe for assassination. The targets of today's strikes include air defense systems and missile and drone factories, and also include a strike against one of the Houthis' top missile officers.
Wow.
The Houthis are backed by Iran. Many consider them modern-day Barbary pirates. Since the October 7th massacre, they have launched over 100 attacks against commercial shipping.
That's a commercial ship? This is what these people did?
What?
They just blew up a fucking ship?
Come on now.
Well, fuck that.
The October 7th
Fuck
massacre,
that.
they have launched over 100 attacks against commercial shipping. U.S. warships also came into the crosshairs of the Houthis dozens of times in recent years. The Houthis launched anti-ship ballistic missiles and crude drones at the American warships. None were successful and all were shot down.
It's crazy.
And just a few days ago,
Listen to that again.
I got you back.
Dozens of times in recent years, the Houthis launched anti-ship ballistic missiles and crude drones at the American warships. None were successful and all were
this one will do.
Obviously, a bunch of rinky-dink pirate cosplayers are not going to be able to outmaneuver a fucking aircraft carrier. Wow. What a shock.
Shot down. And just a few days ago, Houthis leader said attacks would resume against shipping in the Red Sea, including Israeli ships. General Kurilla, the head of U.S. forces in the Middle East, has been itching to launch these strikes to reopen those vital shipping lanes and destroy Iran's proxy force in Yemen. Kurilla ordered Truman, the U.S. Navy aircraft carrier, back to the Red Sea late last month to be prepared to launch these strikes. And those Super Hornets, as you can see there. And last month, the Houthis launched surface-to-air missiles at an Air Force F-16 orbiting overhead.
So they're launching missiles at us? What the fuck are we doing? I mean, because the thing is that I would understand if they were fighting back if we're occupying their land. But the reality is that the reason why this is happening is because they're attacking cargo ships.
I need to get closer.
They're attacking fucking cargo ships. They're attacking ships. What is this? I don't know what to say. You mean chucking pebbles? Yeah, terrorists? Yeah, exactly. And our warships? Yeah, exactly. This would be like missiling Ragnaros. Yeah, it's
and
not
John,
gonna
it's
happen.
not just in Yemen where U.S. forces have been engaged. Last night, President Trump announced the #2 leader in ISIS had been killed in an American drone strike. We have some video footage, as you can see there. That happened in western Iraq yesterday. And John,
I just love how these people, like, these are people that they're like still using like AK-47s, and they're driving around in like trucks made in the 90s that have an extra few pieces of metal on them. And like, you think you're gonna beat this fucking satellite? Like, there's like 7 satellites that are like cross-referencing your location with like fucking precision-guided missiles. How do you think this is gonna go?
It's not gonna go well.
Really? How do you think this is gonna happen?
Airstrikes against the Iranian-backed Houthi rebels were meant to send a message to Tehran as well to stop their support of Houthi rebels. Of course, that's where these missiles and drones that the Houthis fire at commercial ships and U.S. warships come from. I'll also read a little more from President Trump's lengthy statement on Truth Social. He had a message to the Houthis that says, quote, "Your time is up and your attacks must stop starting today. If they don't, hell will rain down upon you like never before. And to Iran, support for the Houthi terrorists must end immediately." And President Trump said he won't be nice about that.
You're a Navy veteran, Lucas. I know that during the Biden administration, the Navy...
This is the reason why so many guys now are signing up for the military.
The way things are.
This is the reason right here. Yep. Even more now. Yep.
Said it was basically more engaged.
Yes, they are. It's been reported that the amount of people enlisting in the military is the highest that it's been in years.
engaged in seaborne operations than at
Highest in
any
15
time
years,
since I think World War II.
Held Iris
Do I
3.
have that right? And is this
That's
kind
correct.
of intended to put an end to that kind of
I
thing
want
on
to
the
play
part of the
Eldars
Houthis?
too. Gotta get that.
That's right, John. Multiple times U.S. warships came under ballistic missile attack in the Red Sea and off the coast of Yemen and the Gulf of Aden. And just for context, that has never happened in world history. Ballistic missiles have never been launched at U.S. warships before.
Yeah,
Thankfully,
can't
they
have
were all
that
shot
happen.
down, but that was always a concern in the Pentagon. What if those missiles gets through? It was notable in President Biden in his farewell address. He talked about U.S. forces not being engaged in combat. And if you look at the Navy press release when the USS Dwight D. Eisenhower strike group returned from the Red Sea, they talked about hundreds of bombs being dropped against the Houthis, dozens of surface-to-air missiles from those Super Hornets shooting down those crew drones that are flying overhead. There was also an issue of cost. These interceptor missiles launched from the guided missile destroyers and cruisers in the strike group, John, those missiles cost millions of dollars shooting down what were, in essence, flying lawnmowers launched from the Houthis with very crude drones.
Die with Gary Licks.
But were, in essence, flying lawnmowers launched from the...
So we're mad that we made it.
It's too far.
Oh shit.
These were very crude drones, just $50,000 or so in cost.
Oh,
and the fact
no.
that these shipping lanes, vital shipping lanes that are needed for commerce, for oil trade, have been essentially shut down since the October 7th massacre. Commercial ships having to take that long journey around Africa, certainly adding to the cost. So certainly
Yeah.
there's an economic message here.
And that's another thing too. Yeah, everybody's. So you're telling me that we've been paying extra money for years because we didn't want to kill a bunch of fucking terrorists? Is this a joke? What's going on?
Strikes against the Houthis today. And by the way, John, these strikes could
many
go on
guys, man.
for a
Too many
number of
guys.
days. That's not immediately clear.
Right, because I read that one of the goals is to target their weapons storage facilities, which are
That would be a good
reportedly
idea.
deep underground.
That's a lot
so
of
they're going to be
lawnmowers.
using those bunker busters and probably repeatedly to try to get to those warehouses
is a
that
lot of
are
lawnmowers.
essentially buried.
Right, and it's notable, John, those Super Hornets carry 2,000-pound JDAM satellite guided bombs. Those are not bunker busters, so if you needed those, you probably have to call in something heavier, some B-52 bombers, perhaps a B-2 bombers. We saw that one time during the Biden administration, B-2s launching from Whiten Air Force Base in Missouri. But certainly this is a powerful message being sent. You also have Tomahawk cruise missiles aboard those guided missile destroyers in the Truman strike group. We didn't hear about any Tomahawk strikes today. But
Bringing in
certainly,
the B-2
there's more
bombers.
firepower in the
light 'em
area
up.
if called upon.
A powerful message being sent not only to the Houthis, but as you say, to Iran as well.
I need to get closer.
There's no question, John. President Trump recently sent a letter to the Ayatollah saying Iran needs to end its nuclear enrichment program, stop in this path toward what many in the intelligence
They just
community
released
say
a video of the
nuclear
Yemen strike?
bomb.
Yeah, well,
the Israelis have been itching to strike the Iranians so far.
is that?
While the Trump administration has voiced its support for such an operation, President Trump has said he wants to end this diplomatically. That's why he sent that letter, but it was rejected from the Ayatollah. The Iranians
So the letter gets rejected, and then this happens. Is that the turn of events? Oh man. All right. Don't you think this message of power, it's kind of like two Cold Wars? No, honestly, I think it's pretty easy to look at it. You figure out the people that are involved with the people that are involved with these terrorist groups. You identify them, you figure out where they live. You can do this through satellite imaging. You can do it with other types of intelligence. And you work with the government there. And if they don't want to work with you, then you just do it anyway. And you kill them. That's it. I don't think it's that complicated. Right? I mean, like, what? How is that complicated? Yeah, I mean, fucking duh. Like, it's worked before.
Ride or die
If you
with
want my honest
Gallywix.
opinion, I think that the reason why we were entangled constantly in the Middle East is because George Bush's vice president was the previous CEO of Halliburton, and I think that they just did it in order to fulfill the military-industrial complex. I don't think that we really spent a lot, and also technology has improved a lot since then. Like our technology is way better, and so we're better at doing it remotely. There's also that, but the main reason is that I think it's great, honestly. I think that they continued that war for years
kidding
on
me?
purpose in order to create necessity for themselves. I do. Like, I'm sorry, but like that's what I believe. For sure, yeah. You're entangled way before George Bush. The Middle East has lots of oil. That's why U.S. came to the Middle East. I'm talking about the military.
Support these Houthi rebels, and so there's no question this is a message being sent to Tehran as well in Sana'a.
Ride
in,
or die
Yemen.
with
All right,
Gallywix.
Lucas Tomlinson at the
Jesus
White House. If you
Christ.
get more information on these attacks against the Houthis in Yemen.
So they
Back-
apparently
thank you.
released information.
Click here to subscribe.
Let's see if I find it. Israelis die for you and share defense tech for your money investment. There's more money here, like oil. Yeah, I don't know exactly, but yeah, I honestly, everybody acts like this shit is complicated, but I think that the moment that you know, you start actually, you know, like, is this the guy, by the way? Is this is it? Oh boy, is this new? I don't know if that's new or not, but yeah, that's not. Yeah, I don't think it is. That's the Dune music. Yeah, exactly. And we'll see what happens. I mean, if they're gonna do this more, I mean, like, I don't know. How's your brain consuming content like this? Is it getting to you? Not really. I mean, like, I've already been crazy. Yeah, I've been crazy for years. The thing is that nowadays, like, there's no degree of problem or whatever that really kind of takes me off, like, off the path, because I've just been doing it for so long that I don't have to worry about losing my mental sanity. I don't have to worry about, you know, like, freaking out or having some kind of breakdown or anything like that, because that's already happened. Like, we're past that now. Like, we've already done that. That's happened. That's over with. And so now I'm just doing me. Right? Yeah, I've already crashed out a while ago. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I crashed out a way long time ago. So it's not even a thing. But yeah, and so reminds me, do you see they're bringing back Supersonic Flight? No, I didn't see that at all. You've gone through the stage of grief? Yeah, and the sixth, you want to know the sixth stage of grief is? Streaming every single fucking day, dealing with this shit every day. And you know what I do after my stream? I might hang out with people, I might go out with friends, maybe some days I just lay down and do nothing, I just play video games, I stay up until like usually 3, 4 in the morning, unless maybe I go to bed, and I do this every single day, and then, yeah, like, fuck, yeah, it's not a big deal, like, I do it 7 days a week. And yeah, like, shower? No. But yeah, everything else, yeah. So people act like it's weird or whatever. I don't understand why so many people have trouble, you know, dealing with that shit. Because, like, to me, I feel like it's easy for me to do it. But I guess some people aren't the same way that I am. I think that's it. Spaceship docking today, right? Well, that's not until, like, tonight. Like, that's late tonight whenever it happens. So I don't know about that, but I'll probably, if I don't watch it tonight, I'll watch it tomorrow. Yeah, it's late tonight. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Feel the fury of the ancient roots. Let this be finished.
Oh, there's more.
Alright. I'm back. Give me a minute. That mic looks dusty. I gotta clean this bitch, honestly. I really do. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but it needs to be soon. It wasn't right account. Find the White House symbol next to his name. It should be whenever you find it. Is it not the right one? Let me see how I get it real quick. Tag you on Twitter more of the Houthi stuff? Okay, alright, give me a second. Let me find it on Twitter. I gotta look at my, my shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. Let me see if I can find it. Is there anybody linking it to me? Yeah, alright, I got one. I got one for you guys, and I'll see if I have two. It looks like we just have one right now. Oh. This is good. So we got somebody on Twitter saying that I would rationalize gas chambers for people. What? Bro, take your meds. What a crash out. What is this? He's stupid. He accepts every avalanche emergency. It's completely valid, most overly credulous voice on the internet. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so, now, guys, I didn't know this, but not only am I a Nazi sympathizer, now I actually would rationalize gas chambers. So we going straight to the Holocaust. Oh my God. What is this? Take your medication, man. You gotta get off the internet, man. You gotta go way down. This is bad for you. Oh my God. I do, that's my bad, man. Sorry about that.
I'm out of
Yeah, damn, man, you're getting crazy. Yeah, these people, honestly, like, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, like, y'all really need to tone down this rhetoric about rationalizing gas chambers. Like, number one, I think it just breeds more extremism. Number two, watch the video. I already did. I watched it at the beginning of my stream. Go back to the VOD. You can watch the VOD, and I discussed it. It's a retarded video made by a dishonest person, and it's just, there's no comparison. It's just stupid. And I discussed it for like 20 minutes. So you can watch it if you want. But anyway, the WS, yeah. Anyway, and I think there's even a clip of it probably on Twitter as well already. So, y'all really got to dial down this rhetoric. Like, not everything's the Holocaust. Not everybody is Hitler. Not everything is a Nazi symbol. Like, please stop doing this. Like, this constant fucking emotional escalation of everything to the most extreme degree that now I am rationalizing gas chambers. Like, guys, I understand you can say what you want to say. That's fine. You can say whatever you want to say. But my point is that you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not doing people that are aligned with you any favors. The only thing that you're doing is you're making your side look like irrational, belligerent, unreasonable, psychotic extremists. And this is too much. Saying that this is way too much. This is nuts. Projecting much. Yeah, this is crazy. What the fuck happened to you, man? Yeah, about rationalizing a gas chamber. Man.
It's too far.
Oh my God. Who says that about somebody? How many likes does that? I don't know. That's 3,000 over a few hours. I mean, yeah, the commenter does not deserve to be gassed. You know, you want to know why he doesn't deserve to be gassed? Because I don't support gas chambers. You almost got me there, didn't you? But no, we're not about that, guys. Let me see. I go and I get this real quick, and let's see if I find it. And yeah, the same guy. This is the same people who thought vaccine segregation was an exaggeration. Now have now choices and consequences. Remember that teacher describing kids over emotional zombies? That's who? Yeah, but he's a grown-ass man. Like, you need to have a degree of emotional regulation in order to deal with this. And honestly, the thing is that I feel bad for a lot of these people. I really do. And the reason why I feel bad for them is because these are people who literally cannot stop sabotaging themselves. They cannot stop ruining their own lives, stepping on their own feet, causing their own problems, and you have to rely on these extreme, disingenuous, radical misrepresentations in order to base your whole worldview on it. And you're existing like pretty much exclusively off of the emotional escalation of these words. It's not a discussion about ideas. It's not a discussion about ethics or policy or thinking or even values. It is these extreme emotional appeals to things that people have been culturally trained to know are bad. It's like a Pavlovian response where, like, oh my God, I'm gonna say the word and everybody's mouth is gonna salivate. Oh my God. It's embarrassing. This emotional messaging will lead to IRL violence. Well, it has led to IRL violence. I would prefer if everybody could dial down the rhetoric. And if they don't dial down the rhetoric, I still will. Because I think this is something that this is a value to me. And so I don't base my values off of responding to other people. This is something that I think is a good idea. That's why I don't go hard. You know, you don't hear me calling people terrorists. You don't hear me calling people, you know, like fucking communists. I don't do this ever. And I hope I never do. And if I do, remind me not to. This kind of stuff is crazy. And it is, you don't get angry. Yeah, exactly. Call anyone fat? Yeah, because they're fat. It's not my fault. That's their fault. But it's embarrassing, man. It really is. And I see this happen, and I just hope that these people one day will wake up and realize that all they do with comments like this is shoot themselves in the foot. This emotional, elevated reasoning is just simply exhausting to an average person. And I think that people have played to this high level of a fucking, you know, like of this tune, like this super high fucking whistle noise, constantly, like, oh, and people are just exhausted.
Oh, it turned into fucking thing.
Cash out, debate me, bro. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to debate me. The thing is, like, this is my perspective. I'm not going to engage with people that call me like a gas stranger. Jeez. What a weird person. I hope he's okay. I do. What a weird guy. Let's see here. See some missiles going on? Damn.
Sucker.
Jesus.
That trucker. Are they lighting them up?
Yep.
Lighting them up.
I think they got him. Continues operations against Iran-backed Houthis continue. Yeah, bro. That's old, bro. This is a lot of broken lawnmowers, I'll tell you that. Oh, shit. Yeah, good effect on target. Yeah, it's done. Call of Duty 11 streak, I know. And, yeah, no new wars. This isn't a new war. These are people that have been attacked. And this isn't even a war. Like, bombing people that are, like, a designated terrorist group that take over cargo ships and kill people and take them hostage. That's not a war, bro. That's just, you're just solving a problem. Yeah, that's it. They're pirates. Yeah, just get rid of them.
I told you to use the manifold.
It's simple.
Do what you gotta. Will that do now?
Yeah, leave the straw hats alone. Yeah. I need to, apparently they're redoing, real quick, they're redoing One Piece, right? They're making a new anime of it? Because, like, I'm not trying to watch 900 episodes.
That takes care of Gallywix's black
When is
blood
that going to come out?
stockpile.
Because
Now for those
I'm looking forward
enforcers.
to it. I want to watch
Let's
it.
find
I want to
Gazlo
get
and-
engaged. I just don't want to have to watch that many
I hope
episodes.
you don't mind. I brought a few friends.
When does it happen? 1200. It's 1200 now.
Let's
Yeah, okay.
finish this.
It's soon.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so it's
Uh-oh.
probably like 4 years. Okay, got it. I'll watch this.
What now?
We heard Nikki's executive package was giving you trouble.
Next year.
Gazlo.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
got
hopefully,
something.
hopefully that's it.
People, I
I
thought I
mean,
already
yeah.
did this.
Never worked with parts like these before. You'll put me on a tight deadline.
Yeah, they
here.
did a new interview.
Nothing
It's
that
weird to
Bill's
actually
Water's
see him,
finest can't
you know?
handle.
It's like you see so many memes of him, you forget what he actually looks like. Yeah, this is the guy from all those memes.
Goblins unite!
Now for more of my exclusive sit-down interview with Vice President J.D. Vance. At the end of these 4 years, this term in office, or this last term in office of President Trump, how do you see our relationship with Europe? Do we have more in common with them, or are we more kind of pulling back and taking care of business at home?
So, Laura, I really believe that we have a great deal in common with Europe. And I'm not, yes, the Europeans enjoy
Fucking
these.
obviously, half the people in America came from fucking Europe. Like, yeah.
Sometimes, and yes, I disagree with them on certain issues, but you have to remember that is the cradle of Western civilization. The entire idea of Christian civilization that led to the founding of the United States of America, that was formed in Europe. The cultural bonds, the religious bonds, these things are going to last beyond political disagreements, but I think that Europe, and frankly, I would have said this about America a year ago, but Europe is at risk, I think, of creating, of engaging in civilizational suicide. They are unable.
It's a nice little museum. It needs to be coddled.
I never expected to hear this from a vice president.
No more Gallywix!
Like, there's like the whole premise of the Overton window, which is like the window of what acceptable political dialogue is in a society.
You pulled it off, Monty! I didn't do this.
It has
The
shifted
people
so
did.
much, so
This
fast.
city deserves better.
It is a shock.
Renzik knew it all along. We'll build it. Once
To or
Gallywix
unwilling
gets
too many
out of the
countries
way.
to control their borders. You see them starting to push back against that, and good. That's a good thing. You see them starting to limit the free speech of their own citizens, even as those citizens are protesting against things like.
Before, there's a smart one in chat. But what about that guy? You hear that
Yo,
word, citizen?
big shot. Mug for the camera.
Very
will ya?
important word. Extremely important word.
Do something, Nicky.
The border invasion that got Donald Trump and a number of European leaders elected. So look, I want Europe to thrive.
Not the logic
I
again.
want them to
I
be an
know.
important ally. Part of that is going to be Europe respecting its own people, respecting its own sovereignty, and America can't do that job for them. If you have a country like Germany, where you have another few million immigrants come in from countries that are totally culturally incompatible with Germany, then it does.
Dave, back up and pull it down.
Man.
It's like Iraq. 2003.
He's just saying it.
Bring it down!
He straight up is just fucking saying it. Oh my god.
Doesn't matter what I think about Europe. Germany will have killed itself, and I hope they don't do that. In countries that are totally culturally incompatible with Germany, then it doesn't matter what I think about Europe. Germany will have killed itself. And I hope they don't do that because I love Germany and I want Germany to thrive.
Well, I think, again, the Democrats are claiming they really target you, are stoking a division between Europe and the United States, and that's not going to be easily repaired, and anti-Americanism is increasing in places like Canada and in Europe, tariffs and other kind of arrogance was the word I heard used.
Yeah.
Well, look, I think friends have to have stark conversations with one another. And the simple truth is that when we look at Europe, we see a great civilization,
Truth
obviously
hurts.
a great ally of the United States, but we also see some free speech issues that worry us. And
Yeah.
we see that they're doing some things on borders that are not just bad for their own countries, but ultimately bad for us. How many of the people who come in unchecked and unvetted into Europe eventually make their way into the United States of America? I think friends can have honest conversations with one another.
We've heard the most
Yeah, obviously, right? Yeah, 100%.
disturbing and upsetting reports.
Somebody says, did I hear Alex Jones yell at protesters from Cybertruck? Please, please, please remind me about that whenever I finish this.
About what's happening to Christians and other
Yes.
minorities
So get behind
in
it.
Syria.
Thought it was behind.
The slaughter of women,
Yeah, I heard a little bit about
children,
this.
men, given the fall of the Assad regime and
Yep.
what followed. What can, if anything, the administration do, given that horrific, it looks like a just horrific massacre?
It looks really bad, Laura, and we're trying to figure out exactly how bad it is, whether this is an isolated incident you see on social media or whether we're talking about a mass genocide. But we know, Laura, unfortunately, when America encourages these Islamic radicals, Islamic
Get behind
rebels,
it.
as they're called by the mainstream media, to take over a country, very often it's religious minorities, especially Christians, that get destroyed. And we do not want to see another Christian community erased from the face of the earth. We're talking to our allies already. We're already doing things in private to try to encourage them to protect the minorities, the Christian minorities, the Druze and so forth that are over there. But it's really scandalous. And we have to remember this, as Donald Trump once said, I believe back in 2013, that very often when the mainstream media gets behind these rebel groups in the
they're a
Middle East,
disaster.
they're people who want to fly airplanes into our buildings. We have
I don't know why there's a group of people in our country that are so empathetic to people that want to kill them. I don't understand how we got here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It's yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Why would that happen?
What am I paying you
to remember who we're dealing with, and we need to
This is
ensure
suicidal
that we
empathy.
protect
That's
some
the
of these
word.
historical communities. Because
That's what it is.
Look, whatever your views on the Iraq War were, the consequence of our invasion of Iraq is that we destroyed one of the great historical Christian communities in the world. We don't want to allow that to happen again. We're certainly not going to put troops in Syria, but there are a lot of things that we can do diplomatically and economically to protect some of those groups.
When you were in
Absolutely.
the meeting with Zelensky, with the president,
Yeah.
this was like everyone was getting along, and so I've seen a lot of vice presidents and presidents before in those such
Sure.
meetings, high stakes meetings, but you know, everyone's in the room. And I haven't often seen a vice president interject as you did, and because some presidents would get annoyed by that. President Trump did not get annoyed by that, and this has happened.
good thing.
This has happened a few other times as well. So my question is,
JD,
was
run
that
with
kind
it.
of a good cop, bad cop thing you were doing? Was that?
I don't think they didn't give, like, I think that the amount of converts, I don't think they really give a fuck, man. They planned it. They probably could have planned it, yeah. There's a good chance it could have happened. Say thank you.
planned?
Yeah.
And did he express any annoyance afterward that you kind of jumped
Oh
on?
my fucking chips.
No, it was certainly not planned. And
Okay.
what happened is the same
He says what they
reporter had
say.
asked two questions. I thought they were unfair. So that same reporter
Travis?
asked a third question. The president answered, and I just said, "Sir, do you mind if I answer that question too?" And sometimes, if you notice, he'll call on me at these press conferences. So you've got to be on your feet always with President Trump in the room. But I just wanted to
JD,
answer
it's
the
not
question,
shit.
and then of course something I
It's
said
not
in
some
my answer caused the blow up. You know, Zelensky got frustrated with it, and then everything went from there. You know, the president, what I try to do is obviously he's the president. I'm the vice president. I try to be
Same shit, different
respectful,
week.
but I also recognize that sometimes the president wants me to say stuff.
Work
And
a
of
little bit
course,
today.
if the president, if I think there's something useful I can say, and I think that it's going to be deferential to the president, I'll jump in and
Try
I'll
to relax.
Click here.
Oh, sorry about that. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. I think JD does a good job. Like, the thing is that he knows that Trump is I say a bit. Trump is an egomaniac. And so, like, JD never tries to upstage Trump. He never tries to make himself look better or more well-spoken than Trump. He knows that he's going to be, he's the guy, he's the
next one.
second guy in charge. Trump's the guy in charge. And I feel like that's the reason why things haven't. Yeah, huge ego. Yeah, Trump's got a huge fucking ego, and yeah, he's a smart guy in that regard. Absolutely. And no, it's really kind of shocking, especially like this first minute or so of like JD talking about how like the cultures are incompatible, and about how like all these migrants and shit, like, because this is am I the only person that thinks like this type of a conversation is like unthinkable? You know, like if you think about it in the context of like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, right? Like you would never say this. And so like now, like you see everybody saying this now. And I think now it's thinkable. Now it's not even is it thinkable. Now it's the norm. That's wild. That's crazy how big of a shift it's been, man. That's been incredible to see. It is.
I don't know.
And 5 years ago were less of an issue in comparison. I don't know.
Can't get behind.
The Alex Johnson. Yeah, it's a wake-up call. Yeah, it used to be political suicide. I know. And now it's definitely not. And now it's you know, political elevation. Let me see if I can find it. Alex Jones, Cybertruck.
Oh, no,
I put Cybertrunk.
2 minutes.
So. All right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's see it. This is going to be good. The same thing that Hitler said about Romanian gypsies and the Jews. Maybe if I bring up Hitler again, they'll have to agree with me. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop invoking Hitler every time somebody says something you disagree with. Stop it.
Stop that.
It's DR'd. People are exhausted from hearing about how everything is Hitler. Stop it. So apparently Alex Jones showed up to one of these Tesla protests. And here it goes.
Oh, this guy.
That seems you're...
I think he might have converted somebody.
Salatan, you got here just in time. There.
Where is the dark heart?
I think we might have just had a conversion there.
What do you mean? I handed it over to your ethereal pal.
He says everything really is
Give
computer.
it to the ethereals?
Oh my God.
I didn't know. I swear. Hey, we can still fix this.
She's pissed.
Just help me stomp this rebellion.
You have outlived your usefulness. But I will enjoy watching them tear you apart.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You hear me? Each and every one of you upstarts is gonna pay in blood.
Uh-oh.
Bilgewater on duty. Do us proud. Bilgewater is on the job.
Gazino.
We get things done.
My dad said that the hippie movement pretty much fell apart the moment the draft
Now
ended.
get a move on. The cartels are
He always thought that was
hiring
kind of
temp
interesting.
workers to pick up odd jobs. See if you can lend a
What are
hand.
the odds? How about that?
Huh? It's lonely at the top.
Alex Jones is a cartoon character? He is. You give ketamine a bad name? It's you, Austin, Travis County, get off X? Get off X? Oh, they're telling people to get off Twitter. I get it. City of Austin, Travis County, get off of X. Jesus. Man, so cringe. I know, this is outrageous. So, yeah, sign up for Blue Sky today. Man.
Story mode option? What the fuck is story?
Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. They're really wilding out, huh? Jesus. What's she running after him for? Oh, she's not running for that long. Oh my God. You've been defeated. Yeah, I guess so, right? It's like running into an asylum to fuck with the psychos. Yeah. The people shouting liar have the same energy as someone say, I know what you are, but what am I? Yeah, I guess so, right? And their whole weeks are ruined. Yeah. It's not, imagine cheering for this piece of shit about families of dead children harassed.
I need to get closer.
Oh, about the Sandy Hook thing? Yeah, it was stupid that Alex Jones did that. Are you gonna try to use like that emotional manipulation in order? Oh, it was my dad's calling me. Give me a second. Hello? Hey, what's up?
Gallywix!
All right, go ahead. You're on.
Oh, save me the mush! The horde made you soft! I'm not being soft. I'm offering you a way out! You don't make the offers. I do. Now watch and learn how a real goblin takes charge.
As I've said, we're a bunch of pussy boys who never could get laid, and they saw a chance by growing their hair long and, slopping around in the mud at Woodstock and all, and that way they could get laid. And meanwhile, the rest of us who were kind of alpha males, we got sent off the house. And, what it done was, my greatest generation named them like
Bust out the big bomb, boy!
they were so great that they could send their kids hero and sport.
1947. Yeah. How about that? Oh. St. Pete, Florida. Yeah, yeah.
Wonder how I helped the old hobbits here? Get a load of this thing. No, get a load of it. It's about to blow your face off.
Yeah.
I don't have a target. It's too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need to get closer.
Why is this keep slipping?
Yeah.
It's too far.
Yeah.
Oh no! Sucker. I guess you can fall down there. It's different.
I need to get closer. I need to target some targets.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a corporate guy or something like that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Put the bombs over there. There.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
What do you think you've won? Nah, I want something else. The last horse you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Time for a higher tower.
Yeah.
It's gotta be out.
Time for a higher tower.
Yeah.
Just got a little more complicated.
I need to get closer.
Fire it up.
I'm out of range.
Fire it up.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah.
Time for a higher tower.
It's like a Rambo First Blood. That's what I mean. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. No. Yeah. Bone spurs. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah, I know you hate Trump. I know. I know. Yeah, about the grab him by the pussy shit. Yeah, some weird ass shit.
Worthless hunk of junk!
Hey, hold on!
It's not over till I say it's over. And I always win!
No doubt.
Look out!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Let's get out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I got no doubt. Yeah, I know. You told me about all that. Look, I gotta do the rest of this. I'll call you in a bit, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, yo, bye. Oh man. Oh shit. There it is, right? There it is. How about that? And what's this here? And yeah, sure. Twitch is getting sued for an absurd amount of money. Twitch is getting sued? Wait, what?
Good plan.
We've got your back if you've got ours.
Always.
What? Nah.
What's the holdup?
Looks like that's not happening.
Well, looks like we've got work.
Yeah. Twitch lawsuit? Yeah. It seems like we don't have any of that coming out. Any happening? Yeah. Fake news. Oh, that's some fake news. People making up bullshit. Talking this fantasy bullshit. It's not real.
The cartels are always hiring temp workers.
You
to
lying.
pick up odd
Russia's
jobs.
suing Twitch. You think
See
so?
if you can lend a hand.
Just everything. Yeah. Well, let me see here. I'll find the rest of it. We got the Moist Critical video on it. Look at Moist channel. All right, I'll watch it in a bit.
Moist Critical.
Twitch lawsuit Russia.
Dim lightin' and absolutely no air.
Let me see if I find it.
Perfect day for a race.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll give it a day, and maybe I'll watch Charlie's video on it tomorrow, something like that. I don't really know when, but yeah, definitely. And I don't know what the fuck, right? I got no idea. Oh, what the? Wow. Okay, let's not scroll down anymore. Anyway, let me see if there's anything else I was gonna look at.
Can't you see
Oh
I'm
fuck! I
busy?
think I pretty much went through pretty much everything else. That's good. Let me check over here
Save
and
time
get
for
through
new
everything else.
mixes,
Where
huh?
is it? No, this is that Serbia. This Serbia shit was crazy, by the way. Like that really was crazy.
Serbians, that's why.
Yeah. Let me see here. And oh my God, war
Remember
propaganda.
what's
People never been
important.
fighting. See, yeah, exactly, right there. There it is. And I went through. I pretty much looked at all the rest of these before. But yeah. Anyway, Barack Obama has a wonderful smile. He does. Every time I see a post in the sub, I mean, he was really. I think he was a photogenic guy, right? He definitely was. I agree with that. And let's see. I find. Oh no. What is this fucking bullshit?
Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant? Would you guys be willing to take in?
What is this bullshit?
Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant? Would you guys be willing to take in a asylum seeker, as you called them, to your home and foster them and take care of them so the government doesn't have to mistreat them?
Well, I think that's a Band-Aid approach, but yes, if we were involved with an organization that needed temporary placement for asylum seekers, that would be something we...
Well, my organization is Liberty Hangout, and I have an asylum seeker right here. Are you willing to give him your house?
Oh no.
Keys so he can stay with you?
The reason we can't do it right now is we are literally...
Yeah. Oh, there's always a yeah, you can't quite do it.
Moving.
Would any of you ladies take in a black illegal immigrant that's here with us today that needs a home? No, I thought Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. They won't take in my black illegal immigrant friend Felix from Mexico. I guess they don't matter that much. Would you guys be willing to take in a black illegal immigrant?
Ooh.
Settle down. Settle down. What are you doing? Go lay down. Take your meds.
Saved my life.
She on something? Yeah, she doing like a demon.
Would you be willing to take him in and his 10 children?
I would, no, not 10 children, but I'd be willing to discuss it. I certainly would.
Can he have the keys to your house? He'll only take 5 kids. How about he'll only take 5 of his 10 children? Can he come stay with you?
We talk about it. Probably not 5. But I probably have room.
Well, what do we do with the other 5 or other
I think
8?
that people should pitch in, right? I think that we have, look.
So you want to separate the kids from their dad?
She was ready for that one. The bait, though, that's such a good bait. Oh my god.
He's illegal.
And my child has friends that are dreamers. And
He's a dreamer. Are you willing to give him like 20 bucks right now?
you know, no, I'm not. He doesn't need $20.
Yes, he does. He's illegal.
Illegal doesn't mean you need money.
Good point. Good point. If you're illegal, that doesn't mean you need my money. Doesn't mean you need free health care. Doesn't mean you need to be funded by taxpayer dollars.
That's not what I said.
Settle down, Fatty. She gonna do everything except for get up. Don't worry, just walk 3 feet away from her. She's not gonna do anything. It's a stationary boss.
The job's not even
just walk out of range.
Every agent I've lost.
That door looks
This is my word.
Yes.
She didn't want to have it. Twisting, that sounds like exercise. I
More
got her
than
mad.
anything, Renzi wanted to go home, to undermine. He never said why.
Oh god, bro, like what the fuck?
He thought he didn't deserve it.
What the fuck? Oh my god, yeah, look how aggressive they are, man. They're so aggressive. Wild animals. Bobby Cockdick is suing the media for defamation. Good, I hope he does. And we'll see if it's true. Do you think that these trolls with mics are closet racists? I don't know if they are. I think that there's a lot of people that probably are kind of racist, but they try to act like they're not, you know? They try to be like, oh, well, that's not really what we're doing. That's not what we're about, etc.
So
I think that's how it is with a lot of them. Absolutely.
We weren't a home, but
I appreciate your
we were a
commentary, but the video is so
substitute for it.
dishonest.
I guess you do always
It's
wanna
not
go
though,
home.
right? Because these people
One
are
way or
always
another.
people that want to sign
You
up
gave
and they
him the
want
chance
to
set
they want to
things
sign
right,
you up
Gaslow.
for
No,
their problems.
He did that
And
himself. We'd
in a
be nowhere
degree,
without him.
you're right that it's dishonest.
We should bring Renzi
But
back
at
to
the same
Undermine,
time,
back to
the
his
framing
home.
of what they're doing is also dishonest.
Yeah.
These are
Yeah,
people
that sounds
that
right.
are protesting and okay with this, but the moment that it actually comes to personally affect them, now it's different. And I think that showing that really illustrates that these viewpoints are not real. These are luxury beliefs that checks other people have to cash. And it makes them feel good writing their name on the check. That's the reason. And to me, that matters a lot. Because if somebody is not willing to at least stand for something that they believe in, then I don't take it that seriously. That's the reason why. She's exploiting their insane logic. Yes, exactly. And so that's the way I see it. Now I understand that it's a bit dishonest, and I agree that it's dishonest, and sure, that's true, but it's entertainment, and I think it's entertainment that has a message, and we're talking about the message, right? But yes, sure, there's a point that you're making, and that point is partially valid. Yeah, so there you go. I just hate the dishonesty all around that's happening on both sides. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yep, definitely. I'm a realist. I hold the firm position of fuck them at all if it don't benefit me. All right, I can respect that, absolutely. Very leading, but they can not talk to her? Yeah, for sure. So they're saying it's satire? I don't think it's satire. I just think that these people are doing it for that reason, right? That's it. Can't take the girl serious. There's pics where she crashed out with a student and a big dookie in her panties. I don't know about that. Like that just sounds weird. I don't want to think about that. Yeah, like, I don't know anything about her. I don't even know who she is. Like... I never seen her before in my life. Yeah, I got no idea. Can you do a donation stream again? People, yeah, I saw that going around on Twitter a lot about me not taking donations and shit. I want to say that with the donation situation, I'm never the kind of guy to put myself above anybody else, and if other people feel like they want to run ads or take donations, I'm never going to virtue signal above them and say that I'm a better person because I don't do that. The fact is that the reason why I'm in the position that I am is because I did do that. And so I don't have any, ill will to people that do that. It's just when I decide to make a decision, I do that for what I think I want to do. And I don't justify or, try to fucking virtue signal over other people or anything like that. So yeah, it's not a big deal at all. And so yeah, don't ever take me saying that stuff as a diss at other streamers. I don't mean to disrespect or delegitimize other streamers and what they want to do. I think that it's okay to make money, and it's good to make money. There's nothing wrong with making money. So that's how I see it. The Game Ran article showing how you were officially #1 streamer. What's this? The Game Ran article? Asmongold becomes the most watched Twitch streamer? Of course. I mean, good for me. Yeah, absolutely. There it is.
Undermine looks a lot.
I mean, it's not a big
different
deal.
up
Like,
here.
I mean, it's been a good, it's been
brighter.
some time. It's been good for me. I mean, fuck, I don't really think about it a lot. I mean, I just try. The thing is, to me,
You
even
knew
when
him
I'm
too,
number
my
one, I
friend.
don't really stop. It's not like I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna take a rest now, like, because I view it as like a thank you. Like, okay, I'm doing really well. All right, well now I need to keep cooking and keep going, because I feel like people have put their faith in me. I'm gonna keep doing it, right? And so, like, it's not a big deal, like, and thank you. And the best way I say thank you is by streaming every day, right? I try and do that. Tomorrow, we're probably going to do a game tomorrow. That's what my plan is right now. And I want to try and do that. Maybe do that. Maybe try and go and do that fucking Trump game. I might do that. I haven't decided. That or there's another game Emmy played. It was called Papers, Please. It's about deporting people. And I was thinking about playing that game too. And so I think I'm probably going to do one or the other tomorrow. I just haven't really decided which one it's going to be. And so, yeah, that's going to be a more Rise of the Ronin. I don't know if I will or not. But yeah. Let's see here. You used to pull like 100K viewers. How come it's suddenly top streamer whenever you only have 50K? Is Twitch dying? Well, I was top streamer then too. Yeah. I mean, it's effectively a prestige. Because, like, there were multiple months I was top streamer on the platform on my main channel, and now it's on the second channel. Like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really think about it a lot, or like, make it a big thing. Like, I'm happy to see it happen. I really am, and it's good to know that people, it resonates with them. No, SpaceX? No, because it's not for, like, 3.5 more hours. I don't want to stream that long. Like, one of the reasons why I've maintained really good consistency is that I don't burn myself out by streaming constantly. But I will go and, what do you call it?
Hey,
I will go and do it
You
for
ever
like big
need
days, but
I owe you one.
yeah, that's it.
That's a
You're see return
dangerous
to your
thing
main
to
channel?
say
Maybe,
to
I
the
don't know.
spy master of
Yeah,
Stormwind.
it's just a weird mental thing. Yeah, I mean
Life's
that's
a
really it. I mean I
dangerous
could give you like 10
business.
different reasons, but like that's really what it comes down to. And but yeah, I'll talk for like 5 or 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a break and probably go and eat dinner or something like that and chill. And so yeah. And you've got the password? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I forgot the password. That's what's happening. You gonna still gonna do fast food reviews? You gonna take a break at some point? Take a break from streaming? Like maybe I'll take a few days off at some point. Yeah. Next month, I'll probably be off for like maybe a week because I've got something going on next month that I have to do, completely unrelated to streaming entirely. Personal family thing. But other than that, you know, I'll be on pretty much every day. And that's it. And so even then, I might still go live. Just depends on what happens.
We get things done.
So yeah, and yeah,
get
okay.
to it.
Yeah, no, it's not. There's nobody's dying. Nobody's dying. It's not anything like that.
I got you back.
And so anyway, yeah, you getting married? No, I don't think so. And yeah, that's not it. But is it weird that you don't have a life outside of online? Is it weird? I don't have a life. I do. Like I actually have. The thing is that I kind of feel bad because a lot of my friends, I probably don't hang out with them as much as I can. And like usually I'll be kind of tired after my stream. I'll want to chill. And like
The
sometimes
truth
I'll watch
is,
stuff, like,
I
you know,
never thought that
I
much
get
of
more
Undermine. The rough
Like,
streets, the dirty dealings,
like, for
the
sure.
mob bosses
But,
squeezing everyone for their
So
last
while
copper
my
coin.
messages get mod checked whenever saying the word Hassan, because I don't want chat.
And while
100%
Gallywix
like
is gone for
Hassan
good,
trying to start drama. Like,
that's
really
not
the
what's
reason.
gonna change this
And, like,
city.
it's my channel. Like if you're like, I don't want
It'll
to
be
hear
the
about
people who
your
defy
personal
its
grievance with
reputation
Hassan. It's fucking annoying.
and stick around to fight for each other.
Like that's it. 'Cause
That's
a
what
lot of people,
Renzik
I'm
did.
sure people probably come and do it in his channel.
And that's
too.
what we all gotta do
And, like,
to
free speech,
build
by the
a
way?
new
What do you mean free speech?
tomorrow
I don't have free speech.
for
People get banned for all
Undermine.
kinds of stuff. When did I ever say free speech?
So, let's get
Yeah,
to
that's not it.
work.
Yeah, I never said that. But and that's the reason I just don't want to have chat on. That's it. Hey, you want to watch videos of people banned by Twitch? Well, if you want me to watch a Destiny video, an ice video, something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, talking crap about it. Hassan's gonna have whatever opinion he wants. I mean, if he's gonna talk shit, that's good. That's another video for me. I'll make content out of it tomorrow.
What needs
I saw he was upset about the video I made 2 days ago. So I was gonna watch the content today. I just didn't get around to it.
All parts accounted for.
So I mean, somebody wants to talk about it, do whatever. Like it doesn't matter.
Bilgewater
Yeah,
on
like
duty.
I mean, the thing is that at this point,
Bilgewater is on the job.
like there's either one way I win or another way I win. It's the same with video games, where like it's either people saying that I'm good and I'm talking about how good I am, or people that I'm saying I'm bad and I'm making content about how they're wrong. And if like there's a video game that comes out and it's good, then I make content about being good. If there's a video game that comes out and it's bad, I make content about being bad. I never lose. It doesn't matter.
It's a win-win.
Anything that happens is good. So yeah, and that's it. Please look at Kanye's newest Twitter post. It's not too crazy for Twitch. That's so dumb. No, we're not gonna look at that. It's just dumb. It's nothing exciting. It's not that exciting. Sorry. Yeah, the worst thing you do to Asmon is stop talking about him. I mean, like I have. Can you try lean away from Lives the TikToks video? They have a clear anti-LGBTQ agenda. Not really. I mean, I'm not gonna try to like. If you get mad at the source of the content, and like I don't think about the source of the content, I just think about the content. And I understand you might be frustrated about me promoting somebody maybe, but I don't ever link their tweets. I'm not promoting their channel, really. I'm just watching the video. And this is a video, usually it's posted in like 10 different places, right? And so whichever one I first see is the one I'm going to use. Like, am I going to spend even 2 seconds of my time to like retweet or to show somebody else's tweet for whatever reason? So like, no, I just I know people have criticisms of libs of TikTok, and I'm sure some of those criticisms are valid. Yeah. So I don't accept the concept of marginalized, vulnerable. Yeah, I mean, no, it's not even that at all. It's just I'm not trying to deal with that for whatever reason. Yeah, it's that simple. Any anime recommendations? What have I been watching recently? Like nothing really. I've just been chilling, honestly. Yeah. Trying to dictate what I watch? Yeah, I'm just saying it is what it is. There's much better sources. Yeah, and if somebody has a better video and you think that their video, if I'm watching a Libs of TikTok video and you think there's a better source, you can link it to me. But like, I'm not gonna just simply not look at that content because of something that they said in the past. That's illogical and it's a waste of my time. Now, I understand you might not like that person, that's okay. But it's not about the person, it's about what's being looked at and discussed. So yeah, it's that simple. And like you guys see, like I'll show videos of Destiny, I'll show videos of Assange saying stuff like, I mean, or Bernie Sanders, like anybody, right? I mean, I don't think like that's not how my brain works.
He's on a roll early. He had a big. You spent most of the time.
You see the Charlie video about Twitch being sued?
Stuff going on in Romania.
I didn't get a chance to. Techton's been watching Free Room. I hope he likes it. I do. I remember he said he didn't like it at the beginning. More censorship, raw? I mean, not always, right? But yeah, watch Bleach. It's not a high school anime. I don't know.
The song keeps on fucking flipping out, and everybody wants him to react on his song.
He said it's his top 5 now. Still talking to Techton? I think he messaged me the other day. I didn't message him back, but like, yeah, I'm still on good terms with Techton for sure. I like Techton. I think he's a great guy. Like, I mean, like the thing is, a lot of people misunderstood. Like Techton, like not like leaving O2K. Like we just didn't renew his contract anyway, right? That wasn't it. It was already planned ahead of time, and then like those like weird things came out, and so that just kind of like we were like, okay, let's just announce it now, right? That was it, but it was already planned. So yeah.
Oh, for him.
That's just something to watch. That's as biased as possible. Yeah, and I try to be fair, right? And obviously, obviously, I like being fair is going to be in the eyes of the beholder. In a lot of cases, like some people are going to think that I'm not being fair.
Oh, is it really?
Just like that's normal. But to me, I do try.
First time ever? Or just like
yeah, I do attempt
just like
to do
first
that
time ever?
as much as I can. You see Senate Republicans issue a bill classifying Trump derangement syndrome as a mental illness. I mean, I didn't see that. I saw like a comment. I thought it was a joke, honestly. I didn't take it seriously or think it was even real. But, yeah.
That's cool. How do you
Not
like
a
it
bad
so far?
idea.
What do you do? You doing classic or retail?
You seem a lot more open and light since leaving O2K was a good thing. I mean, like I've really tried to dial shit down about like getting mad and like getting emotionally attached to shit. And it's something that I've tried to do in general. Like it's not about an org or.
Oh, you just play. You're not playing classic.
Ownership of a company.
Regular.
It's just like a personal thing.
Gotcha.
Because like I learned, and I see this on people on Twitter. It's the same as like like how I said that. Like it was like after I kind of got away from WoW, and I just got a chance to just be me and just chill and play video games. And not.
I was gonna do a classic one. I haven't played it. Well, I mean, I did play it when it first came out.
I look at the people that are still stuck in that, and I'm like, man, I feel bad for them. And I feel the same way now about a lot of the people that get really emotionally attached to like these social issues.
Like
get mad on the internet about like politics and whatever.
See if you can lend a hand.
I think that like they're kind of still like in the cave, right? And that they're still like in their feelings about it.
Another Saturday night.
I think that really that type of emotional reasoning and emotional like kind of thinking isn't healthy. And I think that ultimately it's toxic. And I think it's okay to be emotional about things, but when it takes over your decision-making apparatus and now you're thinking based off of that. Like, I'll tell you this, right? Like, I can't speak for anybody else, but I'll speak for myself. I've never made a decision based on emotion that was a good decision. Never. So I try my best to not do that.
No, I'm regular. I just haven't.
Yep, I don't put myself
Well,
in
I
that
haven't
position.
played Classic since it was Classic, so.
Do you think it's also extremely concerning when
noticed
people
all
bitch
those
about other
OnlyFans
countries when they live in a safe first world country
people
virtue signaling?
falling
I mean,
off,
in a
so
lot of cases, yeah, I
they
think
might
so. I mean,
try
like, everybody's
playing
got an opinion about places that they don't even live at, they never even been to, they have no idea, they don't even speak the language there. Like, I mean, like, there's things like, I mean, for example, like, I don't like how, like, some countries, like, treat gay people, right? Like, killing gay people, like, that's disgusting. I don't think you should do that.
Retail, like
And,
a regular.
you know, it doesn't matter who's doing it, it's bad. Like, there are
normal.
things like, they're just, like, objective, like, ethical violations,
No,
right?
not.
Like, same as, like, if you have slavery, that's bad, like, period. If you have, like, work camps, like, that's bad, period. If you silence, you know, people that
Which one you play?
you know, a political person and they're not violent or supporting people that are violent, that's bad too. So yeah, that's it. Why aren't gay people for Trump? He's making their life overall better. I don't know. It depends on how people see it. El Salvador has work camps. Well, the problem is, like, I'm okay if you, so like, if somebody is a convicted criminal and they get put to work, I don't really care. You know, we had chain gangs forever. So I couldn't give a fuck about that. But I do care if it happens to
What's the
people that
difference
aren't
between
convicted criminals.
anniversary and regular?
It's like you don't choose to be like you don't
I
choose
get
to
that.
be
What's
a
anniversary?
slave, right? But you do choose to be a criminal. El Salvador doing the right thing? Yeah, yeah. What about Guantanamo Bay? I mean, I think that everybody pretty much agreed that Guantanamo
barely
Bay was
hear me?
bad, right? That's why they shut it down and they stopped using it because it was found out they were doing things that could borderline on war crimes.
Can you hear me now? Hear me better?
So yeah, absolutely. Plenty of gay folks for Trump? Yeah, yeah, no doubt. It's not closed? Well, like, what I'm saying is
How about that?
I begrudgingly agreed, yeah. South Korea might force Johnny Smalley to work if he can't pay his stuff. There you go.
Settings a little off.
Did you look at CENTCOM's Twitter videos of Houthi strikes? Yeah, I did. I already saw all that stuff. I went through all that. You know, not everyone there is convicted, right? Not everyone there is convicted.
I can't tell. Like everybody's like, I have no idea what it sounds like. Every time I try looking at it on something, it just like feeds back and causes echoes and. What was that?
And I think that's also important is that there are things that I ethically disagree with or morally disagree with.
What was them all?
One thing that I disagree with more than almost anything, like that it's like a prime directive of mine, is that people should be allowed to do what they want to do.
I am a horde player.
So like another country can have laws that I think are reductive or bad, but and I'm going to say they're reductive or bad and they're horrible, but I don't want to go and kill them in order to make them do what I think they should do.
Dave, why? Why do you gotta be Alliance? Because they look prettier.
And I don't want to be God. That's a lot of responsibility. Playing the Amazon class that's being released in 2 weeks, maybe I will. Like, I want to play the new Warrior class. I just want to play it better, right? Than the way it is now.
Alliance, I see.
From El Salvador, she says the place is better than it was before.
One of those people.
How do you remove emotion from your decision making? The reason why
It's about there's only 4 classes. Oh, you do?
And so sometimes that's at time. Like I process it and then I talk about it later on.
Only 4 classes? That's kind of lame.
As I'm talking about it. Because I feel like if I act on something immediately, like as it's happening, the chances of me making a mistake are higher.
What do I have here?
I usually try to be measured and strategic with how I approach things rather than just deal with it immediately.
Oh, that's only 4 too.
And like I know that about myself, right? Objective thinking based on that. Yeah.
Nope. No, I'm American. I'm an American. I talk funny though. That's all.
Have you seen the ex-Philippine President Duarte was kidnapped from ICC for political prosecution to be tried? I mean, like kidnapped. I mean, he was in a place where they could arrest him, and he like he's been tried for genocide. So like, I mean, like do I support that? I mean, I don't know if it's important or not. I don't know enough about it. But yeah, I know that.
I might bust out like an Australian accent just to try to be funny though, once in a while, or British, maybe a British one.
So you're looking at more concrete evidence as things happen, not catching the first thing that's around to be said. Yeah, yeah. And I try to look up things and like understand them a little bit more, and then read what other people think about something. And after that, I try to make a decision.
So no one plays fucking classic. It looks like.
Curious yourself getting involved in politics? You mean like running for office or like being in a political thing? I don't know. I don't think I'd ever really run for office. Like I thought about it when I was getting like younger, right? But
It's mostly just shit from like Austin Powers that bust out.
it's the amount of like social obligation of it
Like, yeah,
that
baby.
just kind of it totally is like it's a non-starter for me. At least like nowadays, right? Maybe emotionally I'll change as I get older, but like right now that's where I'm at. Like emotionally, I just can't do it. Yeah, I go full evolve exactly.
I don't know if I want to play any of these lame characters though. There's only like freaking so many.
You have to shower more than once a month.
I forgot it was like that.
Bro, like Dawn of Veterans looks dope as fuck.
Yeah, I got one. I just leveled that when I was just playing.
Yeah, he's sitting there wearing. Yeah, he's dirty as hell, probably. So, it's not a problem. Here's how much your people watch your political content, in the hopes that you say something bad enough for Twitter to cry about. People on Twitter love to cry, and the thing is that on Twitter, there's a lot of people that. I mean, like, I don't think that you need to take what people on Twitter say very seriously at all. And like, I see people get mad about it, and people like get like, they make
I
fun of
just
it
did this one. Just look at this one. This one's Priest is still 75.
or whatever. The fact is
Rogue.
that I mean that doesn't really do anything or have anything to do with me or
Age Hunter, Warlock.
like
Banana,
it's
Shaman,
not really a
Priest.
whole lot. And so like I
In
just don't
Death
really
Knight.
care about it a lot, honestly. And people that get mad about it,
You have like 8 of them?
really, who cares?
Holy shit.
Like somebody's mad that I said something on the internet, like so now I have to like fucking like now it's my like I've got to solve this problem. Like who said I have to solve the problem? I'm not gonna do that.
Moonrun is high?
This is
What?
more would I ever consider myself a news
Maybe
organization?
peak.
Probably
Oh,
not.
there's Area 50. That was my old one. That's
If
full.
they wanted to like
It's
if I
about
wanted
right.
to be
Area
like
50. What other one was I on? I forget.
if you wanted a full news
I can't believe
organization
Moonrun is high.
station, I think you probably need about 200 to 300 million dollars to do it right. I think that's like a ballpark.
It's crazy.
Probably do it for a little bit less than that, but cut corners. And that's like a yearly starting budget. Now for just gaming, I could probably do it
What's,
for 10 to 20 million. But
what's I playing?
yeah,
I
if you
started.
want
Oh, I
to
started a Warlock. That's what I did.
this would be nasty.
No, I'm just looking around. I used to be on
I don't like talking. And I feel
I
like
used to be on Moonrunner when I first started playing,
and I'll wait up for an opportunity. And when that
like
opportunity
decades
presents
ago.
itself, I'll take
And it was
advantage
like
of
the
it.
shitty. It was the shittiest realm.
Like that's it.
It like had wicked
And I
low,
think that like if you put yourself in a position
wicked
where
like just a low population. Then I went to.
like that's just
Then I think I went to Thrall. Thrall was like a. Was it Thrall?
yeah, right. I'm not about that. I don't really
Yeah, I went to
like
Thrall.
but like even as a young kid,
Then I went to Area
I
52,
wasn't
and
actually
then I
interested
ended
in
up here
game development at all.
on Hajjal.
It's just not really my thing. You reduce it to high quality podcasting production. Yeah,
Yeah, like playing there was like it was. I don't know. Everybody was just like wicked aggro.
I don't know.
Like you couldn't make any fuck ups or anything.
I think if I do a podcast, it's just going to be
Like
kind
when
of
you're
like
playing with people, they were just like
what
wicked bitchy.
Rubin does, where they just interview. It's like one guy interviewing another guy. And so if I do it, it's going to be that.
And that was even like back then. That was like during like
He says I have scientific research. There's epidemiology. It's
what the fuck?
things that I know a lot about
Oh, Lich King. Like that, and after that, it was like everybody's just so you couldn't like fuck up in a raid or anything. You just get shit on. It was. I mean, that was only back there and then though too. I've been doing like Trial of the Crusader, and like they're just like freaking out. And I came to this one, and it's okay. I haven't played with anybody. I haven't played in a guild since like after right after Lich King, so I have no idea how they are now. But I don't know what to play. Been playing Path of Exile a lot. Nothing but bullies. It's like oh, Sagaris. How long have you been on there? Do you stream it all? You on Twitch? Yep. I'm on your stream right now. Are you streamed yesterday? Mm. You're embarrassed. Why? Oh, Zach's offline. Zach is offline. And go hide now. You're gonna have to get over that if you're gonna stream. Don't worry, nobody knows what they're doing on here anyway. Ray's on. Ray is on. I don't know what I should do. I want to start a new tune on Classic, but I think I need more flavor. Chat rules, blah, blah. I can't do classics. I know it's like that. It's crazy. That's why I was like, I have one on now. I was trying that. It was when everybody's doing that OnlyFans thing. I started one on that server, and it was just like you just stop playing, and then you start like getting flashbacks from like when I first started. I'm like, it's just tedious. It's just very tedious. I mean, a lot of people watch it though too. So it's like, what can you do? What's that? Excuse me. What's on? No, that was just what it opened up to. Actually, I think I might have one. I'm not sure. Orgama, that's Orgama. Orgama. Maybe get something somewhere else. Remember there's three, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I started one on the electrician that comes in my work. He plays seasons. That's what that was. Let me look at that again. Yeah, it was Living Flame. That's what he's on. I don't think he's on though. I forgot about him. Yeah, he's not on. What? 2-2 wild growth. Huh. What is this? Why do I have on this? Oh, I do got one. I just made him, but I never played him, I don't think. I turned it off because I'm hitting my thing. The TikTok doesn't like it if you vape on it. I shut it off sometimes. No, I'm serious. They'll flag it as like mature or something. It always flags me when I do it, or it's someone who reports it. I don't know. Every time I do it. Oh, someone's talking to me. We used to spend it till Monday for. Three drops. Keys. Swap repo lobby. What's this? Oh no, what I should do? I should go do a delve. That's what I should do. We'll see what happens. Oh, I've gotten that. I play Path of Exile too. And the sorceress that I played, she like yells out like fucking die or something like that in the game, and they flagged me for like hate speech and stuff. I didn't even say anything. I was like just playing the game, and it was the tune. I'm like, are you kidding me? Expansion, no health.
Welcome to the best place ever.
I think I took the wrong one. That's pretty loud, huh? In the right spot. How the fuck did I get Xandal? I don't want to be here. Scrapping in there. All right, what to get up to? I don't even know what to do. What's that under mine now? Name is Biscuits because What was it? Well, biscuits. It was biscuits and gravy. I think. What the fuck was mine? It was like when I was naming my characters. I had one that was like Klutz, and I had one that was Moppy. Then I had another one. What the fuck was it? Klutz, Moppy. Oh, Heezy, and like Wheezy, and then I think it was like I was on like a biscuits and gravy kick or something, so I named it biscuits. It was just stupid random shit. And then like it was never taken, so all right. Where is there a delve? Is that it? That's it there. All right. I don't have many. Not like a huge mountain collector. No, Brino. I saw you earlier, then you disappeared. I didn't like catch it. You must have already left. Hmm. Charles on Main Story campaign, the Warpan. I didn't do that. Try it out. I don't do these that often, so or ever. What's this? Companion. Why doesn't he have anything? For the tank. New season begins. What the fuck? Come on. Fuck this then. Guess I gotta go back up top. I wish I'd talk to you now. Oh, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. A good rest of the weekend if I don't see you. I hate that thing that sounds like fucking Dobby. That like irritates me. Where do I gotta go? What the fuck is that? Oops. I don't want to listen to her fucking commercials. I don't want to be in here either. I think I might suck it up and just play classic. I was Grant. What if you brought to Pandora? You're back. News of Indeed, shredded path time, archive disk. All right, let me do that. No. What? No. What are you doing?